Hi everyone, welcome to our Sage Construction Management webinar. We're going to record today, so if you miss anything or have any questions, you can watch it back. There'll be question time at the end, and I'm going to hand over to Callan.
Right, welcome everyone to today's introduction to Sage Construction Management. My name is Callan Arthur. I'm an SCM consultant with Thrive. Also here today is Sales Manager Sarah Forbes. I'm sorry, I'll start that again. Also here today is Greg Joyce, our National Sales Manager, and Sarah Forbes, our Business Development Manager. Together we form the Thrive SCM team. Today, we'll be exploring how SCM delivers projects with reduced risk, provides project accuracy with financial insight, the automation of time-consuming processes using SCM's inbuilt wizards, how SCM software includes pre-construction, project management, and reporting under one roof. So, how does SCM address project risk? It provides proactive planning and real-time project information, provides effective communication with email and TeamLink portal, utilizes best practice in project management, and covers all aspects of safety and quality assurance. Okay, friends, let's take a deeper dive into the software package itself and see what it has to offer. Welcome to Sage Construction Management. Let's take a quick menu tour while we're here. Our homepage is where you land when you log into the software product. Our contract management, you can view and set up companies and contracts here. Your cost database, you'll find equipment and labor item settings here. Leads, this is where you track leads, estimates, and manage the entire bid process. Projects, you can open and close projects. You can manage scheduling, materials, and labor here. Your vendor hub, you can view vendor transactions, look at PO states for active projects. Equipment, you'll find equipment and labor item settings here, as well as equipment and crew overviews. HR, human resources, employment expense settings are here, along with labor codes and payroll rate setup, labor time cards, and employee miscellaneous expenses. You can access your email from here. You can search from reports here, and you can also look at dashboards in your analytics here. Okay, you can access company settings from this small cog up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to access this and just have a quick note on SCM's security and have a little look at cost codes. Under our company settings, we'll find our security tab. SCM supports multi-factor authentication for its users and its TeamLink portal. Browser and mobile apps are further protected by its security roles. These security roles are fully customizable. And that's just an example of the customization you can do. All right, let's next have a look at our cost codes. Here in company settings, we can set up master cost codes, including project cost codes. Estimates have cost line items, which can either be added on the fly, imported from an industry standard cost database, or from a database that you create. And you can import that through here. SCM supports cost codes at multiple levels, and I can demonstrate that here for you. We've got our cost code, broken into divisions, into our majors, our minors, and our sub-minors. All right, the next thing I want to show you is our contact management module. Setting up and managing company and contact information in Sage Construction Management is a fundamental step in ensuring successful project execution. On our contract management page, under our stats, we can see our active companies and our inactive companies. At the moment, I'm just going to click onto our active companies and have a look. We can view our companies grouped by classification here at the top. And we can also view our companies with a profile. This profile covers contacts. Here we can see licenses, and we can also see insurance for the company. All right, now let's look at the job opportunities in the lead module. The leads feature in Sage Construction and Management is focused business development tool designed to help estimating or sales staff track potential design or construction opportunities. This feature is more streamlined compared to the projects feature, which offers comprehensive tracking capabilities. Here, we can see our lead info page, and on our page, we have our lead stats. We can view our active leads here and our inactive leads here. Lead bid due dates appear in the bid calendar. Last stage analysis. This section provides us an executive overview on win-loss awards for job opportunities. These results are based on lead stages. Let's take a look at a lead dashboard that can be generated. So I've just generated one for you here. Apologies, I'm just trying to remove that. We can look at a leads analytic all stages summary by bid contract here. All right, let's have a look at a lead or job opportunity in more detail. So I'm going to go ahead and select a lead. Updating your leads by stages is very important for lead analytics. As the lead progresses through stages, an audit trail is established. We can see our lead stages up here. Lead stages are fully customizable and tailored to your business. Let's have a look at our lead menu. Our lead menu, unlike projects where everything can be tracked, leads only use modules and features listed here. We can see our general info, giving us alerts, reports. We can see our lead library. Our lead library, you can link drawings and specifications to the ITB, so vendors can make a decision if they would like to participate. Just demonstrate some drawings here. In pre-construction, the invitation to bid feature is an email communication tool that is used to announce an upcoming job opportunities to subcontractors and your suppliers. The primary purpose of ITB is to gauge vendors' interest in job opportunities. All right, let's now have a look at a little bit of project mobilization. Understanding the structure and management of projects in Sage Construction Management is crucial for effective project execution. Whether dealing with single structures, multiple structures, or phased work, utilizing the full capabilities of the system ensures thorough tracking, efficient management, and successful project delivery. The clear distinction between leads and projects helps in appropriately managing pre-award opportunities and post-award project execution, leveraging the appropriate features of Sage Construction Management at each stage. As here on our project overview menu, we can see a list of our active projects and inactive projects. I'm just going to select an active project. You'll notice on our project menu, unlike leads, the project menu allows projects to access all of SCM's features. There is a lot of information to unpack here, so I'll highlight some key features. We have our general info as before, containing our alerts and our project record stats, our project analysis reports and project files. Let's have a look at our project reports. Here in projects report stats, we can see everything involved in this project at our fingertips. We've got our drawings, our specs and ITB. We have our estimate, which is here. We have our contract admin, our procurement is at our fingertips, time and expenses, correspondence, documentations, including our photos, our daily logs. We have our quality control checklists, our comply notices, everything here, including our scheduling, is at our fingertips. We have our project record stats. Do we? We don't. We have our project analytics, apologies. Here we can generate dashboards to give us a whole summary of information, from historical overviews to financials using committed cost. And I'll just generate one for us now. Let's have a look at our overview and financials. Well, luckily I have one already prepared for us. Right here. This is our summary overview in financials. As you can see, a great amount of information is presented to us. So returning to our project menu, again, we've got access to our drawings and our specifications. Our project team, we've got our project directory. The project directory is a list of companies from the contact management module involved in the project. Takes us to the company profile. Again, we can look at our contacts, our licenses, and our insurance, as we had done earlier. Our pre-construction, we covered the ITB earlier in our leads, but we can look at it here in our project, along with our estimates. We have our client contract admin. Here we can look at job cost codes, prime contracts, allowance packages, CPRs, prime invoices, and the lot. We can look at it as an overview, which highlights our contract admin setup wizard. This wizard creates job cost codes, prime contracts, and budgets. That uses a Sage management estimate to do that, and the master cost code list. I've already gone ahead and generated a prime contract for this project. So let's just have a quick look at the prime contract. We have our prime contract information here. You can see that the prime contract contains our scope, our inclusions, our exclusions, classifications, our start and finish dates, and best of all, we can look at our contract amount, our schedule of values, which lists our cost codes. And we can also look at our budgets on our prime contract cost budget here, our cost codes, our material costs, Well, turn to projects home. Our procurement, we can see here, we can look at our anticipated costs, our RFPs, our POs, our bills, our subcontracts, SCOs, sub-invoices, the lot. We can also look at it with an overview. Here we can see our procurement stats. We've got our anticipated costs, our RFP packages, our POs, our bills, our subcontractors, SCOs, and sub-invoices. Let's just have a look at a subcontract. We've got a listing of our subcontracts here. We have quite a few. Why don't we go have a look at Stilker Concrete? Again, here we're getting an alert telling us that this vendor has 4 expired insurance records. Probably not a good vendor to go with. But anyway, we can see our work scope. Again, we can see our inclusions, exclusions, and our clarifications. We can see our start and finish dates. We can look at our subcontract original items. We can look at our financial summary, our retainage, our payment status. Okay. Next, we've got our time and expense. This covers our labor time cards, our equipment time cards, our miscellaneous expenses, our labor hours overview, and equipment hours overview. We can see that all together in the time and expense overview. It shows us our equipment time cards, our labor time cards, and our miscellaneous expenses. And let's have a look at some, we got anything approved? We do. So let's just have a look at some of our approved labor time cards. We can look at our equipment time cards. Moving on to our correspondence, we've got a correspondence module. Covers all your issues, your journals, your RFIs, your submittals, and your transmittals. We have our documentation below that. Covers our photos, daily logs, meetings, and work orders. We'll just quickly have a look at the documentation overview, and we'll see if we can find some photos here from the project. Okay. Lastly, we've got our quality control and safety. Includes our checklists, our comply notices, our permits, our punch list items, our tests and our inspections, our safety incidents, safety meetings, and site hazard assessments. And again, we can view that just through an overview. So here in our QC stats, we've got our checklists. We've got our checklist items, our compliance notices, our permits, our punch list items, and our tests and inspections. We can just have a look at a couple of these. Let's have a look at our punch list items. Listed there. We can have a look at our compliance notices. And our test and inspections. Okay. All right. There's one last thing I'd like to show you, and that is the SEM mobile app. Okay. As you can see, we've logged into our app. It lands us directly on the home page, as it does in the app, workstation software. We can see our alerts, our general to-do, our projects to do, and we can look at our labour time cards, expense time cards, and miscellaneous. We also have access to our leads, exactly how you would see on the software we've just demonstrated. We've got our alerts, we've got our lead information, our drawings and specs can be viewed here, our correspondence. We have access to our documentation, quality control and safety. We also have access to our projects. We've got project information, drawing and specification, correspondence, documentation, again, quality control. So we've got our checklists, our company notices, our permits, and our punch lists. We have our scheduling available to us and our contract administration. Very, very handy little app. Okay. So that about covers what I wanted to go through with the software package with you today. I think we can throw it open to some questions.
Sure. Does anyone have any questions? I have a couple that have been emailed in.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, Sarah, what is the pricing model for SCM?
Good question. Sage Construction Management works on a per user pricing rather than a amount of billing gone through it, like some of the competitors do. For your per user pricing, you actually get access to all modules. So it's not priced per module, you just pay one set fee per annum per user. And there's also bundled pricing, you know, more users, cheaper pricing, all that type of stuff. So just following on from that, you can put $200 million worth of construction value through Sage Construction Management and only pay for the per user pricing. I think I got that right.
Awesome, thank you. Does anyone online have any questions? Another one here, Sarah. What products does SCM integrate into?
That's a good question. So given the fact that it's a Sage product, it integrates with Sage Intacct, which is their ERP solution. It also integrates with some of the legacy Sage products like Sage 50 and Sage 100. It integrates into Xero, which is obviously a world-renowned product, and also QuickBooks. It does not integrate into any of the MYOB products at this particular point in time.
Amazing, thanks, Sarah.
No problem.
If there's no other questions, thank you everyone for joining us today. I'll be sending out the recording. Oh, hang on, Jeff's just asked a question. When looking at budgets, can you hide some columns and save as a preferred view?
Yes, you can.
Awesome. I'll send out the recording, and if anyone wants any more info, can you link things to, sorry, Jeff, hang on. Can you link things to scheduled tasks?
Yes, you can.
Amazing. Like checklists and purchase orders?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay,
I'm not entirely sure.
hang on. Awesome. So any other questions, shoot them through and I'll send out the recording. And yeah, if you want to chat to Sarah or Greg further about it, let me know. But thank you so much for joining us today and have a great
Lauren,
day.
can you just make note of Jeff's question just so we can, yeah, perfect. We'll get that information through to you straight away, Jeff.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.